Breaking news for Texans fans and my fantasy folk. Houston Texans running back Joe Mixon is out for at least the first 4 weeks of the season. This is due to a foot injury that's plagued him not just during the preseason, but pretty much all offseason for the veteran running back. He didn't really participate in really any of the Texans' workouts throughout the summer. And so now here we are with him going to miss some time. This is a major loss. This is a guy last year who really, even behind a bad offensive line, was able to really keep this Texans run game going. I think he kind of flew under the radar if you compare him to guys like Bijan Robinson, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, but he quietly had a really good year. He brought this sense of toughness and attitude that was missing, I think, in the locker room, especially when Stephon Diggs went down, that I think is really going to be hard to replace without him being every day, in the lineup for the Houston Texans. But the Texans do have some options in the rotation at the running back position. One of their options, and really the main one, is that guy, Nick Chubb, the former Cleveland Brown great. Now, as somebody who covers the team and had a chance to cover him throughout training camp, I can say he didn't really stand out throughout practices, but the coaches liked what they saw during his preseason action. And that's the thing about Chubb, is he's always been a physical guy, and you really had to kind of wait to see him with pads on, going through full contact to really see the type of impact that he could have. And the Texans coaches, as I mentioned, really do like what they see. Then there's this guy, Woody Marks, the rookie out of USC, who had a really nice camp. What the Texans like about him is he can kind of do a little bit of everything. He can pass protect, which is really important, especially as a rookie. He can catch passes out of the backfield, which is really one of his calling cards coming out of college. And he showed some explosiveness throughout training camp and the preseason. He's a guy that if you're a fantasy player, you might want to stash down the line. He could have some impact, but I wouldn't hold my breath too early for the Texans. And then there is Dameon Pierce, who really broke out his rookie season, but wasn't able to kind of find his footing under offensive coordinator at the time, Bobby Slowick. And over this offseason or preseason, he's missed a lot of time himself, but he finally was able to return back to the practice field, and he was able to play in their last preseason game, and he'll be on the team this year. And we'll see what we'll get out of him, but I would say the Texans' RB1 as of now is Nick Chubb, and then we'll see who will back him up between Woody Marks and Dameon Pierce.